Hello, hello, hello. So, I introduce myself again. I'm Jennifer, the creator and the founder of JROE Hair Growth Products and Services. I've been able to create this wonderful product that have been helping women for years to grow their hair faster, thicker, and healthier. Now we are talking about men, MEN. They are not left out. I've come to realize that some men also want their hair to thrive. Some men want to take care of their hair these days. Well, I won't say these days. They've been taking care of their hair for many years. But I've come to realize that men also need this part of JROE hair growth products. So we've come up with a very powerful formula that will help to nourish their hair and keep their hair growing. Yes. Let's start with cleansing. From my experience, men have more denser hair. I stand to be corrected. But I've come to realize that men have more hair. When you talk about the number of strands on the head, they have more. And then we can say that there are several obvious reasons why they seem to have more hair. One of the reasons that I see that is so clear is they are hardly on their hair all the time. You can hardly say a man that keeps hair actually make his hair as often as a woman would. A lot of women use wigs, or let me say some women use wigs, some women use gels on their hair, and I don't know if you know, but some people are already getting to understand that those wigs are not really helping our hair, especially the edges of the wigs. I have met so many women that have lost their edges thanks to wigs. That does not mean that we do not have wigs that will do the job of protection. We have them, but I will tell you, 80% of the wigs were not created to protect your natural hair. They were created to beautify your face. They were created to beautify your face. So no matter the condition that these wigs make your hair go through, it's not really the business of the wig makers. So you should use your own discernment to know what's good for your hair. All right. So this is one of the reasons why men have more hair. Men are hardly on wigs. Hardly. Though I've come to realize that some men wear wigs, but because we're not so used to seeing them on wigs, we don't even know that they are wearing wigs. But talking on a scale of 100, probably 0.5 out of 100 will you find with a wig. Most men that wear wig are not wearing wig for the sake of the beauty of it. Most men that wear wigs are wearing wigs because they are experiencing some form of hair loss. And those hair losses are usually natural, like it usually has to do with their genes, and some of them has to do with illness or baldness, right? When you use less of all those harsh things, then your hair should stay on your head. Even men that braid their hair, even that, like those men that braid their hair, they are not very conscious about their edges, so they hardly do what women call laying of edges. So can you see, the things that they don't do is helping their hair to thrive. That should give you an idea that there are some things that if you stop doing, your hair will grow, your hair will do better. Not just about what you do to your hair. Some things that you have to stop doing will actually help your hair to become better. So after saying all that, because of the density of their hair, I would always insist that they also should use a pre-poo. So if you're a man, you're watching this video, or if you're a woman and you know a guy out there that needs products that will help to nourish their hair, you have come to the right place. Please refer them here. You use the pre-poo on your hair. Make sure you have prepared the hair growth tea, the multi-herbal hair growth tea. Keep it by the side. in a spray bottle, and then you walk your way in with the pre-poo. Always start from the ends of your hair and then work your way through to the ends, to the roots of your hair. So you start from the ends and then you apply up to the roots of your hair. When you're done with the application, if your hair feels a little bit dry, you will spray in some of the tea that I just talked about. So I like to prepare my tea a day before because I want it to be well infused. Like I want all the herbs to have deposited all their nourishment into the water, which I'm going to be spraying on my hair. As you're using the pre-poo, you feel your hair is getting dry, you spray in your hair tea just to keep the process going. And then you go in with your fingers to detangle. If you're a man that has length, you begin to detangle from the ends down to the roots. If you don't have much length, just use your fingers to detangle. When you're done with that, then you can go in with a white tooth comb, but it's your choice. Some people just stop at using their fingers, but you can then go in with your white tooth comb to detangle your hair properly. When you're done detangling, then you go in with your shampoo. So here we have the Men Hair Growth and Strengthening Shampoo. It helps to stimulate blood flow because it contains some ingredients that helps to promote a healthy hair growth. When you go in with your shampoo, focus more on your scalp and not the length of your hair. By the time you're going to wash your hair for the second time, I want to guarantee you that the lather from the shampoo is going to get to the length of your hair, and then you rinse out thoroughly and then you move on to the next stage. Now that you've washed your hair is clean. You can go back with the pre-poo because it's called a pre and a post shampoo cream. You can go back with this to detangle further and then you rinse out. This is totally dependent on the density of your hair or how you like your hair to feel after it's been washed. Now that you're done cleansing your hair is clean, your scalp is clean, we are going to infuse as much moisture as possible to keep your hair thriving. When your hair is elastic, then it is hard to break. A hair that does not break is the hair that will keep length, which is called length retention. Here we have our luxurious hair mask for men that helps to strengthen their hair from inside out. When you put on your luxurious hair mask, do well to go with a hair steaming cap. If you don't have a steamer, then you can use a plastic bag to just wrap around your hair and then you keep it for hours. Or if you're comfortable with going to bed with something on your hair tied up, then you can do that. If not, you could pick Saturday as a day to do your hair treatment. You keep it in for like 5 hours, but if you have your steaming cap, just 1 hour is enough for you to keep the cream in your hair. When you're done with that, you rinse out your hair thoroughly. Now we are going for the scalp treatments. Who doesn't want a growing hair? I've never met that person before. No. Even for those that are not looking for very lengthy hair, you want your hair to grow. As long as you're alive, everything about you should be growing. Everything should grow. All right? Everything. We're talking about our scalp right now. Now that we've washed our hair is thoroughly cleansed, and we've tried to infuse some moisture to keep our hair elastic and strengthened. Now we're going in with the scalp treatments. We have our Scalp Awakening Hair Growth Mist for men, and then we also have our multi-herbal hair growth oil for men as well. You want to go in with this first. So after you've made your tea and massage it into your scalp, you go in with your scalp mist and then you go in with your hair growth oil. Massage thoroughly. If you want to see results in terms of growth, please do as I have just explained. You put in your tea first, massage your scalp firmly, and then you go in with your scalp mist and then your growth oil. Use the parts of your finger, the inner part of your finger. Make sure your nails are not rough. If not, you're going to be ripping some of your hair. You're going to be breaking some of your hair. Please, we don't want, this is a no breakage zone. Zero breakage, no breaking. No any hair is breaking with Jerry here, okay? You massage your scalp firmly. Massage. You can turn your head upside down when you're doing your massage in order for blood to flow faster, or you can just remain seated in a very comfortable position while you massage your scalp. Now that you're done with your scalp treatment, we're going to move on to the length of your hair. If your hair is growing and you're not, if your hair is growing from your scalp nicely and you're not maintaining the length of your hair, what would happen? Your hair may be breaking as fast as your hair is growing, which will make you feel your hair is not growing at all, to make you feel your hair is stagnant. But that's not it. You've treated your scalp, now we're going for the length of our hair. We have our men's moisture deep leave-in hair cream that helps to strengthen the hair from inside out. I formulated these products, all of them by myself, and I'm telling you that this particular product contains everything that you need to keep your hair thriving. A hair that does not break is a hair that would experience length. Hair that has length is a longer hair. While you're working with this, go in with the hair revive spray to keep your hair moisturized and well hydrated. Okay, you use these two together. You spray in this a bit, use your praying hands to massage in through your hair length this way. You spray in this and then use your praying hands to massage through your hair length after you've applied this or before you apply this. So you can choose to go this, then this, or this, then this. They do the work of moisturizing your hair and strengthening your hair. All right, now you've washed your hair, you've steamed your hair with a luxurious hair mask, you've rinsed it out, you have treated your scalp with this and this, and after treating your scalp, you have gone in with the moisture for your hair length. The last thing for us to do is to seal in the moisture that we got from this wonderful products. How do we do that? We go in with our Men Powerful Moisture Hair Sealant. It helps to seal in all the moisture that you need for days. And then we also have our Men's Super Nourishing Hair Butter. This hair butter helps to nourish the hair as well as it helps to lock in all the moisture that you got from the hair revive spray and from the moisture deep leave-in hair cream. On wash days, I like to use just the oil because I like to think of my hair as something that I lay. I like to think of my hair and the products in a way of like laying. So I like to use this first, then after some days I go in with the butter. But for the ends of my hair, I like to put the butter even on my wash day, the day I wash my hair. Simply because the ends of our hair, as we all know, is the oldest part of our hair. Of course, because it's the oldest, it's the weakest part of our hair. I don't want my hair breaking, alright? Because hair breakage is not natural. Hair shedding can be natural. Depends on the volume that you're shedding and your hair practices. But you see, breaking is not natural. So if you can do everything possible to keep your hair from breaking, why not? Why not? So I like to use this on the ends of my hair even on wash day, and then after some days as well on the whole length of my hair. I like to go in with this. I like to go in with this on the wash day for the length of my hair. And then during the week, if I'm in a hurry, I don't have much time to really melt the butter because the butter just melts. That's a very wonderful texture. Let me show you. Look at the butter. And it smells so good. We don't use fragrance. We use essential oils in our products. So as you're enjoying the wonderful, nice scent, the herbs is also nourishing your hair and treating you real good. Alright, so we've cleansed our hair. Tick. We have put in our luxurious hair mask to infuse all the moisture that we need, and worn our steaming cap or a plastic bag for some hours. Steaming cap, maximum 30 minutes, 1 hour is okay. If you're wearing a plastic bag, 3, 4, 5 hours is fine, or overnight. It depends on how much moisture you really need for your hair, or it depends on how dry your hair is. Okay, now that we are done infusing all the moisture, we have rinsed it out, and then we've gone in with this, our growth oil, our scalp mist, and our herbal tea. We're done doing that, and then we focus on our hair length. For our hair length, we're using the Hair Revive Spray, and then we're also using the Moisture Deep Leave-In Hair Cream to put in all the moisture we need in the world to keep our hair elastic and to prevent it from breaking. Yes. Alright, I cannot wait to see reviews coming from men about how their hair is thriving by the use of our products, of course. Now that we're done putting in the leave-in creams and the Hair Revive Spray that will strengthen our hair, we have sealed in the moisture with the oil and the butter, or the oil or the butter, or both. Some people like to use both, they just mix it and put it. I also do that. Sometimes I mix both and I use it to just pamper myself, pamper my hair. If you don't take care of yourself, who will? No one will take care of you better than the way you take care of yourself. That's why we have brought this product that will help you to indulge in self-care. Self-care is self-love. Yes, when you love yourself, you're telling yourself that you are equally important. And I'm telling you today that you are important. Care for yourself. Love yourself. Treat yourself good. Whatever you do today is what you're going to see tomorrow. Whatever you do to yourself now is what you're going to see in the future. Don't abandon yourself. You are important. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are exactly the way you're supposed to be. All you're supposed to just do is to enhance yourself. Care for yourself. Nurture yourself. Nothing can care for itself by itself. We have to be the one doing the work. When I do the work, I see the results. When you do the work, you also see the results. Thank you for tuning in, and I do hope you've understood all that I've explained about these products. See you next video. Bye.